to activity time today. We have been missing you so much, and we are so excited that you get to do these activities with us today. All right, guys, we're talking about Arctic, which means it's really, really cold where these animals live. Today, we're talking about a walrus. Do you see this walrus? Look at, he kind of looks like he's a little bit fat. He has to have blubber on him so that he can stay warm outside, because he's outside all the time jumping in the water and eating different things. And look right here on him, guys. He has these tusks. Can you think of an animal at the zoo that has tusks, kind of like the walrus? Is it a lion? No. Is it a monkey? No. It's an elephant. Elephants have tusks too, and so do these walruses. Walruses also have fins in the front to go ahead and paddle around, and then also in the tail so they can swim really fast in the water. Do you think they go fast or slow on land? Guess what? They go slow. They go slow because they have to move nice and slow because they just waddle along like this. In the water, though, they can swim much faster. Today, you get to be a walrus. Are you ready to see how? All right, in your bags you got from Spartan Station or the ones your mommy and daddy printed out, you're going to have a walrus mask. Now, here's our walrus, and he has his tusks that we just talked about, and then he's got this cute little nose, and he also has whiskers. You are going to color this, and then you can put it on your face so you can be the walrus. Do you think that you can pretend like you're on land and go super slow, and then pretend like you're swimming and go super fast just like a walrus? That would be so much fun. Now remember, when you're coloring, you need to make sure that you have pinchers. So remember, do we hold a marker like this? No. Do we hold a marker like this? No, we couldn't color at all. We take off our marker lid or our crayons and we make sure that we pinch, right? So you're gonna pinch and you're gonna come down here and you're gonna color your walrus. Now, do we scribble at Spartan Station? No, we're not gonna scribble like this. We're gonna go nice and slow up and down to color our walrus. Walruses are brown just like the walrus here, so I'm gonna color mine brown. But if you think a rainbow walrus would be super awesome, you should do a rainbow walrus. Now when I'm coloring, I'm gonna realize that the walrus's nose might not be brown. Maybe I want that one to be red. So I'm gonna get my red marker and I'm gonna go nice and slow and color that nose. So he has a nice red nose. After you're done coloring your walrus, you can go ahead and put it on and you can go around your house practicing being fast and slow. Okay, Miss Aubrey has our next activity. Go see what it is.
Hi friends, so I'm here with Brinley. Brinley's helping me today. We are going to practice counting. So we have our container of Legos. You can go around to your house and you can get Legos or you can get other toys that you have like a bucket of, a lot of, and we can count with those too. But me and Brinley are going to use Legos. So we're going to take some of our Legos out. Let's start with that many. Okay, so we are going to start with this many Legos. We are going to count our Legos. Brinley, do you want to help? Okay, we're going to count one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 Legos here. Now, I'm going to do something kind of tricky. Let's see if this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? No, we only count the blocks one time. So if it helps you, you can count the blocks and you can move them away once we've counted them. So me and Brinley are going to count the blocks, and when we've counted it, we're going to push it to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we counted all of our blocks and we got all of them, and we only counted each block one time. With your Legos at home or your other toys that you're using, you can practice counting more, a bigger number, or you can try a smaller number. Either do 3 or 2, because that's how old you guys are, but you can play with that at home.
Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about sequencing. That's kind of a crazy word. Should we say it 5 times? Sequencing, 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 sequencing. That means putting things in order. So if I was going to sequence my day, I might say at the beginning of the day, I woke up. In the middle of the day, I ate lunch. And at the end of the day, I went back to sleep. I put it in the right order. Do you eat lunch for in the morning when you wake up? No. So you have to sequence it. So we gave you some things where you can put in the right order. You can sequence at beginning, middle, and end, or maybe first, second, and third. All right, so here's our first one. We have pictures of a sandcastle. Guys, I love building in sandcastles. I know the weather's been a little bit cold, but I bet it's gonna warm up and we can do sandcastles soon. So the first thing I would do if I was doing a sandcastle, would I have a castle when I got to the beach? No. Would things already be built if I was there? No. But maybe when I got to the beach, I would bring my shovel and my pail and there would be sand. So I know that this is the beginning or the first one. All right, the next one I'm gonna look at and be like, all right, what has to happen first? Do I have things small first that I just built, or do I have a big castle first? What do you think? I think I'm gonna have to build this bottom part first. So here is my pail, and here's the one that I'd made that's on the bottom. So that's gonna happen in the middle, or the second time. So we'll put that one there, and our last one is, we have a big, beautiful sandcastle. At the beginning, we came to the beach. In the middle, we worked on our sandcastle, and at the end, it was finished. You have a few other ones here too, like maybe making lemonade, or doing a pencil. There are gonna be lots of different ones you can do. I want you to think about it and maybe ask your mommy and daddy to check to see if you got it right, or get a brother and sister to help you. Now we're gonna go over to Miss Aubrey to figure out what our large motor skill for today is.
Friends, today me and Miss Sarah are going to practice throwing. So you can get a brother or sister, a mom or a dad, or if you don't have anyone that can play with you, you can even throw a ball up against the wall. We have Addie over here too that's going to help us, and we're going to practice throwing. So I'm going to throw to Miss Sarah first.
Ooh, that was a little bit tricky. It helps when you're catching something to have your hands right here ready to go. I'm going to pass it to Addie, but I'm going to bounce it. Ooh, good catch, Addie. How are you going to give it to Miss Aubrey? Oh, Vinny. What are you going to do? Oh, she got her in the head. That will happen sometimes. This is why we're practicing. It's hard to do. Okay, let's go one more time. Catch. All right, Finn, are you ready? Are your hands out? Let's see if she can do it. Oh, let's try again. Here we go. Ready? Catch. Oh, throw one more time. Let's keep practicing. Guys, notice that Brittany, even though she missed it, is she crying? No. Is she sad or upset? No. She just keeps trying. Are you ready to try again, Fred? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yay! You guys can practice lots at home and learn